the building is built. We're not quite done yet.
Oh yeah, Brenda has finished all the sealant on the inside. Cool. So today I get to build the shelves. So I get to measure 31 inches up from the sill and put a shelf gusset on each of these posts, flush to the edge here, centered, flush to the edge there, and then do the same thing down the right side wall according to this drawing. And maybe you can see that. So let's do it. Okay, perfect, thanks. Get this to work. It's nice, the top hole is drilled out far enough that you can easily countersink, so it'll be flush on top. And so on and so on. I am seriously starting to see the amazing attractiveness of action cams, things like your GoPros, because working in here right now with a tripod for this camcorder is a little challenging. Okay. Not sure it's level. Okay. And now for the other side. Yeah, no, I'm getting right up into my own angle. Sorry. I don't know if I said this so it could be heard on one of the earlier videos, but impact drivers rock. Oh yeah. Fantastic. Okay. And now for the middle two gussets on the back wall. One screw centered on each board. Back short, upper shelf done. All right, so two screws come up from the bottom over here. You know what? I'm going to put these two centers in first, up on top. hold on a second. Aha! Glad I stopped. So they pre-drilled the 4 holes for that end.
Oh.
And I had them down here.
Oh.
Yep. Now, what I was saying before is the 2 on this end, instead of the 4 on the other end, are connected from underneath on that block that I put in that I didn't video. Just work our way down. Okay, now we're going to start the lower shelf assembly by putting these gussets, shelf gussets, onto the basically on the side wall. So let's see how this goes. Oh, these screws are hot. They've been sitting out in the sun. Oh boy, that's an extra drill hole. I better make sure I put them in right. Well, I'm hoping it becomes more obvious, but these, oh, that's not a pre-drilled hole. Okay, I was thrown off by this. This looks like another angled hole, but it's actually just a knot that came out. All right, okay. Okay, well, we're gonna take a little break. I'll bring the camera in here in a second and walk through what we accomplished today. But looks to me like some of the last steps is the door assembly, and then the door closer, and just a couple of little details. Not the least of which will be the screen that goes over that, over the roof vent. So, show you some details, and then we'll be back after lunch and a little later in the afternoon when it's a bit cooler to wrap things up. Yay. Okay, well, today started out with putting the upper shelves in, which included the 8 gussets and that one T bracket, which was interesting. And then on the lower shelves, on the back wall, I had a gusset assembly to build there against the side wall. Another one on the side wall. There we go. And then the 2 with brackets that attach to the back wall. Okay, and then up here for the sidewall, there was 1 bracket to build there, and then a real interesting gizmo down on that front edge. Okay, so we did all the shelving and attached the shelf tops. This one was a little bit extra nasty because it was in a knot, and the wood screw wouldn't go all the way through the pilot hole to countersink, so I kind of overdid it with, I think it was a 5/16 drill bit to build a countersink for it. Anyway, okay, so all the sealing is done, and it appears now that we're getting close to wrapping this bad boy up. Let's see if this works. So, pretty happy. See you in a bit. Okay, we're out here in the afternoon. It's kind of pleasant in here,
Sun's behind the tree.
Sun's behind the tree, and we got the other building next to us. So even though the outside temperature on the weather machine, which you might be able to see in that shot, says 82, 81 and a half.
Sorry.
Bless you. Oh, there goes my take.
Every time I held it in as long as I could.
Thank you. So now we're going to finish the doors, which is going to start with putting the door jambs in. And then we decided to hang the door with the hinge on the left side. So it'll open out that way. Anyway, here we go on the next step. Right? I'll have to push that out to adjust it. So now I need one screw right there.
Do you want that pushed all the way up to the top?
They say flush to the bottom,
Flush to the bottom, okay.
which is
There.
note to Yardistry. Sometimes on the prepping of the pilot holes, you have the holes going into knots, which don't allow them to go for the screws to set, so that they're grabbing the other side. Let's see what this one does. Okay, that one did.
And it's a good thing they have 3 different languages because each book has missing pages. So we have to use all 3 books in order to get all of the instructions.
So apparently on page 92, they want me to put the hinges on the door. Okay, stop for now. Okay, here we go. So we determined that this is the outside surface and we want the hinges on the right. So here we go. Let's see if we can get this on correctly. Ding dong. And where did they say they want the middle one?
And they want you to center it on the door.
Center it, okay. Door is 76.5 inches, so that would be 36. Oh, I'm doing math on camera. This is bad. 30 to get to 6, 38.25 is half of 36.5.
It's 6 foot.
No.
It's 6 foot what? How long
Okay,
is that?
6 foot, 4.5.
Okay. Right there.
I said what? I said 36.25. I was off by 2 inches. 38. That's the center.
That's the center.
Uh-huh. So, yes, tonight. Can you find out film shot? Let's have a keyboard. In my life, hinges and gates are my nemesis. Okay. All right, let's see if we can put this thing in.
I don't remember if this goes on that side or this side. Probably that side.
Probably, well, I think it's already wider than the guide spacer. Well, the guide spacer's probably perfect then. Come on. My bullet level is in the greenhouse. Wow, that's all. The gap on the end is all just fine.
How about down there?
Yeah, I'm saying, what are you asking? This gap?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not what I was looking at, because that's set by the spacer. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I was looking at what was left over
Oh, there?
on the edge of the hinge.
Perfect.
Is consistent all the way. So if you'll hold that, I'll go get my driver. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. And then step kind of to the side if you can. Oh, it's kind of nice to get that breeze from the fan.
Yeah. And I'm going Brenda. It's even on.
Hold it over just a tad, but not anything to
That's
worry
fine.
about.
It's lighter up.
Yeah. Okay, do you have a functional door? Accompanied by a chorus of sneezes. Yay! Door's in. Okay, door latch assembly time.
Make sure I don't have to put something under it so I don't have to.
Well, let's see. That's what I'm checking right now, and it looks like we do. Because right now that'll hit.
Okay.
So it looks like I got to get some washers.
Get enough for the door over here while you're there.
Okay, after a bunch of fiddling and consternation, we've arrived at needing a spacer to get this so Brenda doesn't have to fuss with the latch like she does on her shed. And I built it out of a couple of pieces of shim. So I'm hoping that that is going to allow the thing to work perfectly, not be in the way all that happy stuff. So let's see how this goes. Split.
I had a feeling it was going to do that.
I should have pre-drilled it. Nevertheless, it still got us there. I can pre-drill the other one. Drills inside. My 1/8 inch drill bits are shorter. This one's monster long. Oh, ugly, but functional. Okay, how are you going to do that? If you hand me screws, there we go. Okay. Okay, so this has to be flush to that,
Yeah.
and the back of this is flush to that.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to do the far one on the top first. And then I'm going to put one of the other ones in so you can for sure let your hand go. Okay. Oops,
Long side.
got this in backwards. Oh, dang. There we go. That's out. So it goes that way? I'm not sure where. I thought I knew where it was supposed to go, and now I don't. We'll figure this out.
Long side.
Okay. Boy, we've missed a lot of fun while we tried to figure out how to put this together. Now I'm down to the last screw of the door closer. Just making sure the door closer tube is level. Okay, try opening the door, honey. Should have that resistance. Good. Good. Okay, and let it close. Let's see how far in it goes.
No. The last bit. That's fine.
If I slid this adjustment out a little bit, yeah. So I'm going to set it so the closer has some pull on it at its closed position. Oopsie. This would be fantastic if I had about 5 extra arms. Oops. Oops. Ish. Okay, open. Okay. And let it close. Almost closes completely.
Closes,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I did was slide that bracket out just a little further by extending the tube a little bit.
Okay. Do you think this would work?
Yeah. So we're getting down to the final details. The kit comes nicely with these 5 big, freaking enormous, huge what do they call them? Eye lags. So you can hang stuff from your ceiling. And I'm just getting that one started, and then I'm going to get this one going a little bit more. And after that we have magnetic door closure, and then there's some snap screws. The snap screws will put the screen material up on the inside of the vent. Get that in a minute. Okay, well that's a wrap for today. We got a lot done. You can see it from here. We got shelving, top and bottom. We got door closer assembly. I can't gesture correctly. Got magnetic door latch, I guess. Yeah, hey, it's coming together. So there's one thing left, and you can barely see right up there. Well, maybe you can see it clearly. The roof vent is open because it's warm-ish, and eventually tomorrow we get to put in this mesh. I haven't counted yet, but it looks like there's about 28 snap screws that have to be put in place so that that screen can be applied and removed, I suppose, if necessary. So there you go. Once again, I'm not going to hazard a guess as to which day this is. The project day and the build days are off by 2 because I started futzing around with cleaning out the area and building the base, albeit incorrectly on the first try. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Anyway, so that's one last thing to do. Other than that, our greenhouse project is done. We'll see if Brenda wants me to bring in a couple or 3 more inches of rock for the base, so we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for your patience. Sorry this video that's being shot on, this would be Tuesday the 25th of June. It's probably going to be 4 or 5 days before this comes out. Just depends on how lucky I get on my editing efficiency. Right now it's pretty bad. All right. Thanks everybody. Hey, if you like this kind of stuff, if you have suggestions, I'm sure there's a lot of ways I could have done this smarter. I don't claim to be a carpenter. I just play in that space. Like, I'm glad Brenda got a kit for me to put together instead of plans, because it would have taken me 4, 5, 6 times as long. We'll see how that all works out. So if you like this stuff, like it. Like I've said on other parts of my channel, I do lots and lots of different things, so there will be video on different stuff. So if you like it, subscribe, and I sure love comments. They're fun. So thanks, folks. Bye now. See ya
next time.